What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, honey. We are down here to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. If you don't know, there was a physical altercation on the episode Sunday night. And so, of course, that's going to draw in viewers that have never watched New Jersey in their entire lives. Because, when the niggas start fighting, the people run over there to see what's going on. Then they have these takes that make no sense. They have these ideas that make no sense. They have all of these perspectives that make no sense. They bring their gutter in the gutter, underneath the gutter with the red balloon. You see the red balloon in the gutter? Yeah, they come from under the gutter when somebody on a when the group of people, when the housewives are fighting, honey. People that have never watched New Jersey will be tuned in now so that they can have an opinion about something they have no context about. Yes, Teresa, come on, girl. Did you see Teresa with her interview look? She didn't want to give her brother the gift. I can't watch it and do this at the same time, but Teresa's hair looks really pretty with this green on, with this hunter green on, this wavy, this body wave hair. Anyways, so let me get my notes. But yeah, so we know that there's a fight that happened. I am looking at the fight as a neutral party because I don't really have any vested interest in Danielle. She's a new housewife. Um, and I felt like she played herself last year. If you go back and watch my reviews, we talked about how she was up underneath Teresa. I don't know why people get up underneath Teresa as if she has some pull. If she had pull, her brother and sister-in-law wouldn't be on the show. So that goes to tell you as far as how her reach goes. Um, they go to this crystal house or whatever, this crystal shop, and and oh, like I said, I was going back. I'm a little all over the place because I've had to start this video 3 times only because I have because of what I had on. I'm not about to explain what I had on. What I had on, I had to change, and then I realized I wanted to put this shirt on, and I said it earlier, but then I couldn't find my red satin scarf. I have no idea where it is, and I don't want to put a cloth scarf on my head right now because I have some product and stuff in my hair, and so I don't want it to be soaked up by a bandana. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, so what I was saying about the show, they got Danielle and Jennifer got into it. They had an altercation. It wasn't a fight. It was a push and a slap and then a breakup, right? But before the physical altercation, there were fighting words, insulting words, accusations being made, and so it was a hostile environment that ended in a physical altercation naturally. Um, people say they love to disclaim, I don't condone violence, but I always condone sticking up for yourself. I always condone defending yourself. I'll always condone it. I don't care what the circumstances are. If you are being threatened, somebody's walking up on you, getting in your face, you have a right to back them off of you. However way you feel necessary to keep yourself safe and to back that person off of you, do it. That's how I see it. I would not have reacted no different than Danielle. None. I probably would have, instead of just hitting the side of the face, I probably would have grabbed a hold of her hair. And then, yeah. But luckily, she just got whacked in the side of the face with the cup. And she knows she was wrong because she was smirking the entire way. She knew exactly what she was doing. And she actually wanted the confrontation with Danielle. You know, somebody getting on your nerves and you keep saying, like, they're getting on my nerves. Like, I have a feeling we're going to get into it. And then, like, you keep talking it up, talking it up, talking it up. That seems like what happened with Jennifer. Like, she walked up on her to get her far enough away from people seeing and pushed her. When Teresa said she didn't see it, she literally, if you go back and watch the tape, it is like, it is perfect because literally Teresa was like looking like this when Jennifer's hands were on Danielle's neck. Teresa was literally, it was like a split second. She looked down and then she looked back up, and they were like fighting already. And then it looked like, because she was able to back her away from everybody, people looking on only saw, what's her name, slap her like that with that cut. They didn't see because Jennifer was so close to her. She got up on her and she was like, just calm down. Just calm down. She was like, oh, you're a dog. You're a dirty rat. You're a dog. You're a dog. I see you for your works. I see you for your works. That's what she was giving her. You're a dirty rat. She saw what she was doing because, bitch, you flipped that shit. You flipped it and you acted like I was doing something that I wasn't doing and you had a smirk on your face. You're a dirty dog. You're dirty. You're dirty. You're a dirty rat. And then Jennifer goes, calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down. And then she goes, no, you're a dirty rat. And then she pushed her like that. And then she was like, whack, like that. She was backing her up. I was like, why are you? And then if you watch, Jennifer is literally the antagonist. And Danielle slapped her to get her off of her because she pushed her, right? She was walking up on her and was like, just calm down, just calm down, just calm down. No, you're a dirty rat, and pushed her like that. Girl, I was like, Jennifer is sneaky. I was like, oh, that's a sneaky bitch, because she had a smirk on her face. And then when they asked her, did you push her? Dolores clocked it. They were like, did you push her? She was like, I don't remember if I did. Oh, okay. They were suspended, for the record. Last year, did you see us on page 6, reported that Danielle and Jennifer were in fact suspended in September of 2023. So they were. So if you're typing right now, Kenya, just know that Danielle and Rachel were suspended. Jennifer, who the fuck is Rachel? I don't know. Danielle and Jennifer. Oh, Rachel's the other girl. There, her name just scrolled up on the screen. So at this little crystal shop, we're gonna get back to it. At the little crystal shop, it's Dolores, Jennifer, and Teresa. They're sitting and they're talking about, um, all the stuff that's going on, and they talked about Jackie, and they talked about, the text message and stuff like that. From my perspective, and based on watching episodes and reviewing the show, Dolores does not like weak women. She's one of those women who takes pride in being stoic and not showing emotion and just getting things done, not letting things bother you for too long, not letting people see you cry. She's that type of woman. A lot of Italian women, a lot of Black women, a lot of Asian women, a lot of women are like that. We always talk about how the men are like raised to be stoic, unemotional people. Women are raised the same way. Nobody wants to be seen as weak or womanly. Girl, weak or womanly, like a weak bitch. Nobody wants that. So she doesn't like Jennifer, and she doesn't like Jackie because they're very sensitive. They cry a lot. She doesn't like it. Go back and watch this episode. Watch when Dolores walked into this little crystal shop. Watch how Jennifer Aiden looked at her. Watch. Go back and watch it. It's very quick, and it's almost like, girl, I don't really like you like that, or I don't even know why Jennifer's here. Anyway, so they start talking about how here, let me get my notes. They start talking. I said, why did Jennifer look like that when Dolores walked into the store? Go back and watch. It was very noticeable. Anyways, so Teresa's going to do a backyard party, Tulum inspired party. They're basically their conversation was about Paulie putting her in business, basically using her. Listen, Dolores, with Paulie, let's get this out the way. You're back in the same position that you were. Dolores, you're not a traditional woman, because her and Paulie had another scene later where he is basically telling her, if you get anything done to your body, I'm leaving, whatever. So leave, because just because you're in a relationship with a person doesn't mean you get to say what they do with their body. This idea, Mandices is over there on Love and Hip Hop telling Yandy that she can't donate her egg to her cousin because for some reason he thinks her eggs are his because they're married. And this is why people choose single motherhood, so they don't have to deal with that. Anyways, so later he says in the episode, if you get anything done to your body, I'm walking out. I'm leaving the relationship. Dolores says, I don't know why these men get with me and want to control me, because you present yourself as a fake ass traditional woman, and you're not traditional. You're very modern. You're a very modern woman. You left your husband who was dishonored, who dishonored you. Typically, women don't do that. You left Frank. You remain friends with Frank, which I think is great considering. Then you get with Michael, a doctor. Everybody thinks it's great. He's not committing to you. You don't want to commit to you. He even builds you a house. He doesn't have enough time. You want him to be around. He's dedicated. He's actually married to his work. Shout out to, I think his name is David. I don't know why I called him Michael. Shout out to him because we love a dedicated medical professional. We love you so dedicated you can't even have effective relationships outside of your profession. Stay dedicated to the people. The patients need you. Shout out to y'all. Then she says, I don't understand. Listen, Dolores wants to play a role that she can't play anymore. She doesn't want to play anymore. Dolores needs to go find her a man who loves a modern woman, who has no problem getting her body done, who is secure enough in that, right? You saying that they want to control you. Yes, because that's how traditionally when a man and a woman come together, you're with him in order for him to control you. Y'all like to say you're the neck and all that other dumb shit to make the blow softer, but the fact is you're in a traditional space and the men typically control the women in a traditional environment, right? Traditional is male-centered, modern is you-centered. You're operating as a you-centered, self-centered, not a selfish woman, but a self-centered woman. You put yourself at the center of the priorities in all your life, Dolores. You do that. And it's okay and it's perfectly fine. But some men who think that you're traditional and you want to be traditional and this and that, nothing you're doing is traditional. You're dating a married man, legally married. He's been divorced. I mean, he's been separated, 10 years or something like that? Some crazy. We don't know why he's not getting divorced. My whole thing is, if once you saw that it was a problem, that it was taking him long to get a divorce, or that he's been separated for 10 years and hasn't got a divorce, there's no reason why you think that you are going to be the one to change that. If he hadn't done it in 10 years, he's not going to do it now, right? I had the same thing. I remember the boy's father wanting their last name to be, because he's a fake ass Muslim, so he wanted their last names to be Ali. And I was like, okay, are you going to change your last name? He still hasn't changed his last name. Still hasn't changed his last name. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And they're going to have your government. If they're going to have your last name, they're going to have your government last name, not some last name that you yourself haven't changed at all. Right? So I'm like, no, you can't do that. So if he hasn't done it, he still hasn't done it. These children are going on 17 and 15. Still hasn't done it. Still hasn't done it. So if you think that Paulie was going to get a divorce, still hasn't done it. Anyways, let's move on because we're wasting too much time. They say in there basically that they're using Jackie to expose Margaret. And Jackie thinks she's smart. She's going to know pretty soon that the village idiot is smarter than you. See what happens, Jackie? See what happens? You should have stayed. You picked the wrong team. Now you're looking dumb. And guess who's making you look dumb? Dumber. Girl. Girl, what? Girl, you so smart. And look at who you have making you look like the village idiot. What did I tell you? See how Jennifer looks? You the flunky to the village fool. Look how you look. Now look how you look. Now where are you? You ain't. These women are using you. They're using you. And it's almost like you want to make it seem like you're going against Margaret, right? Why are you going against Margaret again? We still haven't figured that out. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the issue is that what's her name has with Jackie has with Margaret. We still don't know. I'm still waiting for somebody in the comments to put in the comments what the issue is. So now you're being used because they believe that Margaret tells you everything. So however way Margaret treated you and the reason why you're mad, Teresa wants Jackie to say it so that she can expose Margaret. I'm not sure what she thinks is going to be, the exposure is going to be. I'm not sure. But the way that Teresa and Jennifer are moving, they are being exposed. Now, I have seen some shit on the blogs about the way that Jennifer and Teresa are going down to Louis' ex-girlfriend's office where she practices, like she's a psychologist or something like that. They got people going down there trying to see if she's going to say anything. Jennifer and Teresa, the way that they're moving down in Paramus or Franklin Lakes or wherever the fuck they are, they're some dirty low down bitches. And I don't understand why the fuck Teresa and Jennifer are sitting in there talking about setting up Margaret to Dolores. If you didn't know, Dolores and Margaret are closer than Teresa and Dolores. If you didn't know. So while they're sitting up there talking and saying that they're trying to set Margaret up, do you know Dolores is going to go back and tell her? Yes, Dolores and Teresa have been friends since high school, since they were teenagers, but they're not as close as Margaret and Dolores are. I'm just saying. So while y'all sitting up there talking about we using Jackie, and Dolores doesn't give a fuck. She was like, fuck Jackie. I don't give a fuck about her crying ass sloppy bitch. She has a nerve to call somebody a slob. That hoe is a slob, always crying over something weak ass bitch. That's why she's being used. I don't give a fuck. See, it's crazy because Dolores is like, I don't care, use Jackie, but I am gonna go back and let Margaret know that you are using Jackie to set her up. So I will go back and tell her that. She didn't say that, but that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Jennifer's issue with Danielle is not the step and repeat. Dolores says she just doesn't like her. I love how Jennifer told Jackie later on in the episode. She was like, "Did you say you hated her?" She was like, "Yeah, I was mad." She was like, "That's harsh. That's a lot. That's a lot, girl." Okay, so Melissa goes, no. Oh yeah, over at Melissa's shop, there's her and Danielle. Melissa has something going on in her shop. She moves shops and has a bigger store or something like that. So Danielle is over there with Melissa. Um, Danielle shares with Melissa that Jennifer basically was accusing her of kind of stealing from her charity, when basically what it sounds like is that the money that they make, they pay all the vendors, and then the rest they give it to charity. And that's typically, like, that's normal. Like, I'm gonna pay everybody, and then what we have left over, that's going to be donated to charity. Now, if Danielle is one of those businesses that they're paying back, now that's a little bit more detailed, and I don't know if Jennifer would know those types of details if that was happening. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying if that is what happened, Jennifer wouldn't know the details of that. How would Jennifer know that one of those companies that Danielle is paying back is Danielle's company? I do not believe that Danielle told Jennifer, I'm paying myself. I don't believe she told her that. I do not believe. I believe everything that what's her name is Jennifer is saying is an exaggeration and a flip of a narrative that she was talking to Danielle about. I truly believe that. And because it was that smirk on Jennifer's face the whole time, like she was intentionally trying to rile her up, that's why she got whacked. That's why she needed to get whacked. We're using her basically, and Teresa admitted it. So I wonder how Jackie Goldschneider feels today after watching this episode. I know they get the episode early, but I wonder how she feels knowing that this person, this dummy, has admitted that she's using you. That's how dumb you are. That there's no, like, what's that feeling to know that you're so smart and you believe to be smart? The way that Jennifer Aiden is acting like Danielle is acting is how they're acting. They're acting that way. Like, Dolores looks really good in this purple in her confessional with this wavy hair. She was like, it takes a lot to keep this up. I know that's right. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, I hate her. Shot Melissa. Still from the charity. Upset for you being cool with me. Jackie doesn't know she's being used. I was making a point and I forgot what the point I was making. That they are using the way that they're saying that Danielle is acting is how Jennifer is acting towards Danielle, right? The way that no, the way that Jackie is acting towards the women, like she thinks she's better than, like Danielle is being accused of acting elitist and classist, right? Those are the words that Dolores used to describe Jackie. She does not like Jackie, so not being friends with Jackie doesn't make her any feel any kind of way. Um, Rachel and Margaret have a conversation. They talk about Rachel's daughter's surgery, that it went well, and she's already showing improvements. Margaret shares that they are checking Joe for cancer. She doesn't know what's going on. She wants to make sure that he is okay because she doesn't know what she would do if she lost another man. Okay. Rachel tells Margaret what she did to Jackie was a little low, sharing the text message. When you're dealing with someone and you see them in anger and how they respond to other people that they were close to, know that they are capable of doing the same thing to you. You are no different. So that's why Rachel's telling Margaret, oh, bitch, I saw you shoot that text message. That shows that you are willing to break a trust between two people. Again, Margaret's relationship with Dolores is, she has more value. She puts more value in that than her relationship with Jackie. That's why she was willing to blow it up like that. Right? Rachel told her, don't do that again. And don't send me no text messages because that didn't look good. That was not a good look. Right? And I'm glad she told her that because Rachel said that it was low. Don't do it again. It was needed for the moment, but don't do it again because that was low. So they're getting ready for the Tulum party. I didn't take any notes after that. Dolores is talking to Jackie. Jackie says she was sorry about that. Her feelings were hurt, blah, blah, blah. She's like, well, maybe friendships need breaks. And so does this one. Dolores doesn't give a fuck about Jackie. You really fucked up. I'm telling you, Jackie, you really got on the wrong team. I don't know why. I can't wait. Oh, they're not having a reunion. God damn it. I was like, I can't wait to the reunion because I'm like, I want to ask her, like, what made you decide to like be on Teresa's team? Here's my thing. You could still be cool with Margaret and be cool with all the girls. Be cool with Margaret, not be disloyal to her. The same way Danielle is doing with Melissa and Teresa. I love the way Danielle is just sitting there letting Melissa talk, letting her talk, but then at the same time, not acting like she can't have a conversation, but saying, I hope Jackie knows that Teresa is using her, and when she's done with her, she's going to put her off to the side. I think it was okay for Danielle to say that to Melissa because we both know that that is the truth of what's happening. I'm not talking about you, right? But Jackie acts like she has to go against Margaret in order to be cool with whatchamacallit. And Teresa said, bitch, if she don't do what I tell her to do, we ain't gonna be friends. Because I'm using her for one reason. And if she don't do what I want her to do, we're not gonna be friends anymore. Jennifer is explaining to Bill, they're getting ready for the party. Jennifer is explaining to Bill that she doesn't like Danielle and that Danielle is acting like she's better than other people. And Danielle, to me, was not acting like that. Bitch, I don't know you. You blew my hair. You blown dry my hair one time. You're not a housewife. Your charity, using your name is part of the charity. Your name is the draw. People are coming to our event because of you. So you're using your likeness and your space in pop culture as your donation. Right? That's your donation. I'm coming here. This is my time. You're not going to get paid. You're donating your time. You're doing this for charity. There are people here who have sponsored the event. Their names are going to appear on the step and repeat. Jennifer Aiden want her name, her husband's name. Now, mind you, you're there because of your name. You're there because you're a housewife. But for some odd reason, you want your husband's logo and stuff on the step and repeat. No. Now, if you want to, as aid in plastic surgery, give a donation, yeah, I'll put your damn stuff on step and repeat. Fine, I'll put your logo up there. But you are here as a housewife, not here as aid in plastic surgery. Now, if you wanted to come and say, yes, I'm here for the housewives, but my husband gave a wonderful donation as a family or whatever from us, here's our donation from our business. But I'm here donating my time as a housewife. That's two separate things, girl. So now you got an attitude with Danielle because aid in plastic surgery wasn't on the step and repeat. Then you have an issue with Danielle because she didn't let Lena in the VIP at the thing. Then you're accusing her of stealing from the charity. Bitch, you keep insulting me. You have a problem with me. I just don't like how she's acting. Jackie acts the same way. Jackie acts like thinks she's better than. She thought she was better than all y'all. Y'all have even talked about it. I love how they showed it. She thinks she's all that. She thinks she's smarter than y'all. Gia has a large part in this show. When it's mentioned to Teresa that John Fuda mentioned Gia, she's mad all of a sudden. But Gia is in the scenes having commentary on things going on amongst these elders of hers. So if Gia is part of the cast and part of the mix, then Gia can be talked about. Then Gia can be mentioned. Once you start stepping into grown folks' business, you a grown folk, okay. That's how I feel about it. What do y'all feel about it? Y'all feel like Gia, that somebody can say something about Gia since she's on the show? She has commentary, she has opinions, and rightfully so, because this is her family or whatever. I'm not saying that Gia shouldn't even be there having an opinion. I'm just saying since you are here, you're fair game. And he didn't mention her in a derogatory way. He was using it as an example. I didn't understand why he was using that example as an example. It didn't correlate to me. It didn't make sense to me. Did it make sense to you? I was like, why did he mention Gia? But I guess rumors and how rumors affect. I don't know what his point was with that, but and then she got the Buddha from the you saw how they pointed to the Buddha. They got the Buddha from the store. She was trying to get the Buddha from the store, and the woman was like, no, this is part of the store, but it ended up at her house. Yeah, Jennifer Aiden came to start some shit. It was very mean girl. It was very childish and juvenile. The way that she was acting, like everything, I have a problem with everything you do. I have a problem with everything you do. And then I'm gonna push you off to the side, and so nobody can see, and I'm gonna push you. That shit was crazy to me. I don't know. I don't have any other. I don't have no other commentary than it happened the way that fights happen, and the way that it escalated. The way that it escalated was on point with how a fight escalates from a verbal altercation to a physical altercation. It was perfect. Just the whole series of events that led up to Jennifer getting smacked and then being suspended, it all made sense. Everything made sense. The way that Jennifer, well, I know I'm jumping all over the place because I'm watching it and talking at the same time, and I shouldn't do that. It's so rude. Yeah, I don't like Jennifer Fessler saying Margaret who. And I just saw her and Margaret on the red carpet the other day. So I guess you figured out who Margaret was. Fucking bitch. Jennifer Fessler, don't get on my bad side. I like you, bitch. But I don't like how you play in the fence with Margaret. And how you act like you have to be cool with somebody who's not friends. Like, you're close to Margaret. You knew Margaret. You met Teresa through Margaret. A little elitist, a little classist. Here she comes. So yeah, when Dolores and Jackie start talking, Jackie basically tells her, "Bitch, I don't care what you got to say. I'm not accepting your apology. I need more time with your apology. You know, our friendship needs a break. It's nothing. I didn't like you anyway." That's what she should have said, because that's how she feels. Dolores should have said, "And because I don't even like you anyway, so I don't really care to have a relationship with you at all." But it was Jennifer and Danielle for me. She hasn't reached out to Dolores since she found out about the text message. She hasn't asked to meet with Dolores or anything like that. She was like, "That's kind of extreme saying that you hate her." She was like, "I was venting in the moment." She was like, but doing that hurt Dolores. Margaret is exposing that hurt Dolores too, because she has an agenda, and they're in Jackie's face saying she has an agenda. And then Teresa's like, "No, I need you to say that." She was like, "No, I'm not saying nothing about Margaret. Like, I'm mad at her and I'm not cool with her right now, but I don't need to talk about the things that we've talked about." Teresa's like, "Tell us what she was saying about everybody." They're like literally using her. Jennifer Fessler is standing right there. Jennifer Fessler's like, "Okay, that is my friend, and y'all sitting up here trying to get somebody to set her up. I'm out of this conversation. Yeah, I'm out of this conversation." She was like, "I can't be that person tree. I can't be that person tree." Teresa tells her, "Listen, as my friend," Teresa hit Jackie with, "As my friend, you will be disloyal to your friend, the friend who had your back when I was coming against you. So as your friend now, bitch, you better betray Margaret." That's what's being done. And they're using her. And they're telling her that Margaret is using her. Margaret is not using Jackie for what? What does Jackie have? What does Jackie have that Margaret wants? Jackie has stuff on Margaret, and y'all want Jackie. So then here comes Jackie and Dolores. Okay. Anyway, she just basically told her, I don't care to be your friend anymore. Whatever you have to say, I'm not willing to accept your apology. I'm not at that space to accept your apology. It's whatever. So then after that, that's when Danielle and I keep calling her Rachel, Jennifer, get into it. You see, Nate was over there on the side. He was watching everything. He was watching everything. And then literally Jennifer said, "I don't know if I pushed her." That's some nasty word. I said, "Oh, you a bitch. You are a bitch." And it was like very sneaky. That's the word I have to use. Very sneaky, the way she went over there and was like pushing her away from everybody and then pushed her. So I don't know how she thought that Danielle was going to react, but that's exactly how it was. To me, it was so authentic. It was a normal reaction. Like, "You just pushed me. I'm going to hit you back. You're not going to, no, I'm hitting you back, baby." And it was swift and it was quick. It was so fast. Bitch, she pushed, he was like, whack. It was like, it was and then like she backed up. Like, it was like watching animals fight. I'm gonna come up here, antagonize you, push you, you slap me back. And then the way that Danielle like backed up, like, "Okay, I'm ready, bitch. You ready to fight? Let's go." And then she walked in the house and she was like, "Your wife is a bitch." Bill was sitting at the table eating. "Your wife is a bitch. Just know when you lay down, the person you're laying down to is a snake." I don't know what she called her. She said a bunch of shit. He was like, "What?" What? I don't know if Bill be on edibles, but he don't be about Jennifer. He don't give a damn, girl. He knows that his wife ain't shit. And then I loved how somebody on Twitter showed the other two times that Jennifer got into Melissa's face. Remember, she broke that glass and got into her face, and then she got into her face down at the shore house. Remember the two times, and now she's gotten in Danielle's face. And this time, you got what Michelle Melissa should have done, and slap your ass on the side of the when you broke that glass, girl. You thought you was doing something. That's who I am. That's who I am. That's what she was saying. Dolores was like, "Bitch, who the fuck do you think you are, breaking a glass on somebody, bitch? Who the fuck do you think?" Dolores got so mad at Jennifer. Dolores don't see it for Jennifer either. I hate to break it to you. Jennifer and Jackie, those are not her type of girls at all. Them crying ass sloppy bitches. them slob of bitches. Girl. Mm-mm. It was a lot of food. So Danielle's checking in with Teresa from the bougie brunch that we're good. She said, yeah, no, we're good. I just didn't know that I feel like you have people in your head, like Margaret and Melissa. I can honestly say Danielle is how, like, when people are talking about your people that you're cool with, I think she's doing right. Like, she's following code. Like, she's not joining in on the conversation. I feel like her commentary with Melissa was factual, and I don't feel like she was talking about Teresa, but talking about Teresa and saying how she's using Jackie and she's going to throw Jackie away. So Teresa is telling Danielle to ask Jennifer why she's saying the things that she's saying about her. So now she walks up. Why would you say those things to me? She doesn't like that you're belittling. I don't like that you're belittling somebody. Why doesn't she consider other people's feelings? Like, I'm very considerate. I said that you paid yourself back. I don't pay myself back. All the money I made goes to the charity. The way that she's explaining it, she's doing that intentionally. I did not like the way Jennifer did that. I'm sorry. And I'm looking at this like, Jennifer Aiden and Danielle, I don't know what biases I have here. Maybe I'm mad at Jennifer for like linking up with Teresa, but I don't think there was any right or wrong in here. I think it was two people in confrontation that led up to a physical altercation. I believe that Jennifer was the antagonist. I do. She was really, really aggravating, very annoying and insulting, and accusing her of things that she wasn't. Like, you're saying things about my character, bro. You're saying I'm belittling people. You saying I'm stealing. And she was like, what we do as a charity. She's like, girl, you have a house in Paramus. Y'all got a Ferrari. Y'all got houses. Don't tell me your plastic surgeon husband is not making $1 million, more than $1 million a year. Okay. She's back at the step and repeat, girl. You should have donated. She was like, I was appreciative and thankful. Yeah, that I agree. The step and repeat are for people who sponsor. But you're not, just because you're here doesn't mean you get to, because we have to pay people. You're doing this for charity. So if you want to get onto the step and repeat and you want your company on there, make a donation from your company. But you as a housewife are here as a housewife. You're not here as a representative of Aiden Plastic Surgery. If Aiden Plastic Surgery wants to be on the step and repeat, Aiden Plastic Surgery needs to make a donation. That's how I feel about it. Y'all let me know how you feel about it. There was something else I don't want to say. You see, Margaret, not Margaret, but Dolores was like, I'm not going over there. She was like, what else do you want to say? Was something else, but I don't want to say. Girl, the hair thing. Okay, we know how hairstylists are. We know how barbers are about their clients. We know how hairstylists are about their clients in the story. And I know hairstylists need to be in the comments saying, yeah, I don't play about my clients. If they go into somebody else, taking pictures for another stylist's fucking hair weave. Girl, why? Especially you're a public figure. I'm a public figure. I go to a particular hairstylist. Everybody knows this who my hairstylist is. All of a sudden I'm doing hair extensions for another hairstylist. Who is this girl? And why are you, what, girl, what are you doing? So don't act like Danielle calling her and being like, girl, I'm just letting you know that, you're taking pictures. I'm letting you know what's happening. You know how hairstylists are. And we're not being paid for this. Just letting you know. Okay. But now you're switching it like, girl, we're not getting paid for it. Like, I'm being upset about not getting paid for it. Why are you trying to switch it? Do you know what you signed up for? And you see how Danielle is following her like, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. And then when Jennifer flips it, that's when Danielle was like, bitch. Okay. Bitch, I see you now. Oh, you playing this game? Oh, okay. Y'all didn't do this on my freshman year. You doing it on my second season. Let's say second season or third season. How many seasons have Danielle and Rachel been on? I think this is their second season. I feel like this is their third season. Might be their second season. Y'all tell me. Oh, now I see you, bitch. You didn't play these games with me last year. I see you. I see you now. You a rat. Everybody was right about you, bitch. You could tell when fucking Jennifer flipped it. Danielle was like, because right before that, she's following along, like, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Okay, bitch. Now you playing a game with me. You watch it. Right, that's what I said. Why would you want to make money on somebody that I thought you considered a friend? She goes, oh. You see her. And you see how Jennifer is looking? Like she wants to smile because she knows that is not. You fucking piece of shit, you bitch, you. I know what the fuck you're doing right now. Bitch, you a dirty rat, you fucking cocksucking bitch. That is it, everything that's happening is so authentic to me. I'm sorry. And Jennifer knew exactly what she was doing. You wanted to have conflict with this woman. And she gave you a smack, and that's why you had to act like it tasted good. You better act like it tasted good, bitch. You lucky I didn't pull your goddamn fucking head off your goddamn body, bitch. Because that's how it should have gone. Because when that hand went to the side of her head, she should have grabbed her hair and pulled a Portia. And pulled her ass down to the ground, bitch. We're gonna have your husband is gonna have to give you some plastic surgery after I'm done with you. And hopefully he's not mad at you. You piece of shit, motherfucker. And then she's in her face. You said that. You said that. You said that. Bitch, you know. See, I'm surprised she didn't get her right then. But she waited until she pushed her. And that was good. Good for Danielle. Because, bitch, I'm holding on. Because, bitch, what are you doing? She's like, you dogged your girl. You dogged your girl with a smile on her face. You dogged your girl. Bitch, I did not dog my girl. I was calling you hoe to let you bitch know that you weren't getting paid, you funky bitch. Girl, I would have been cussing her ass out too. I'm glad Danielle did not back down from her. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? You really trying to switch some shit like this? Okay. That's crazy. And I love that Nate was off to the side watching. Somebody was talking to him, but he had his eyes on Danielle, watching her. You're doing that to me right now. What are you doing? Why are you twisting that? That's not a behavior trait. A behavior trait trying to tell you that, hey, girl, you're going to be in my hairstylist. You're going to be in her a photo shoot for her hairline. Your girl that does your hair, she might not like that. And also, you're not getting paid for this. So when she starts promoting your shit, don't look to get paid because she's going to be promoting your shit all over. And don't get upset because I'm letting you know now. Oh, girl, thank you. I didn't even think about it like that. You're right. You're right. Because hairstylists do be getting mad about shit like that. Thank you for telling me. Now you're making it seem like I'm going against my hairdresser? Girl, you crazy as hell. You crazy. You tried it. You really tried it, Jennifer. And you got a smirk on your face the whole time. It's bad behavior. You're dirty. He was right about you. And then she goes, Danielle, I see you. I want you to know that. I see you, bitch. Because you over here playing this game, trying to act like with these cameras and stuff like that. I see what you doing, ho. I see you. Danielle, calm down. Calm down. You need to just calm down. I see you. You're a dirt bag. You're a dirt bag. Then she goes, you're a dirt bag. Oh, you was all nice. And then you just flipped like that? Bitch, you a sneaky bitch. You a sneaky bitch. And you see how she was backing her up? Calm down. Calm down. She was like backing her up. And she said, you're a dirtbag. She put her hands right here in her throat. Boop, and pushed her back. She slapped her and backed up. Like, bitch, I'm ready for war. Let's go. Nate must have came running. I need the cameraman who was on Nate to see him running up that hill. To break it up. To break it up. Then, you know, this bitch said she don't know. I just outed you. I see your true colors. Girl, no, you outed yourself. Jennifer, you outed yourself. What's the problem that you have with Danielle? Girl, here. Your wife's a fucking dirty, dumb bitch. When you go to bed at night, you sleeping with the fucking devil. Get her! Get her! Bill sitting there like this. What the fuck does she do now? She pushed her, and you see Nate was like, that's wrong. You can't do that. You violated. Putting your hands on somebody, that's crazy. I would never do that. I wouldn't have done that to her. I wouldn't have put my hands on her. Yes, we're arguing. Yes, we're in each other's face, but you backed me up and then like smiling and then all of a sudden flipped and pushed me with rage. I'm a slap your ass back, bitch, into reality to let you fucking know, bitch, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong one, ho. I would never have done that to you. This is what Danielle is saying. That was fucked up. She said, I didn't see her pushing her. She did. Y'all got to go back. Teresa is telling the truth. She didn't see her. She didn't see Jennifer push her. She saw Danielle hit Jennifer. And when everybody comes back with what they saw, Jennifer doesn't correct it. Jennifer doesn't correct it. When they ask her, did you push her? She's like, I don't know if I pushed her. That made her so angry that she threw a drink on you. She dogged her hair, girl. You see, Dolores and Paulie are walking back because they were coming from outside. Danielle was able to tell Dolores. Danielle was able to tell Dolores she pushed me. So now Dolores has Jennifer pushed me. They have Danielle threw a drink because that's all they saw because Jennifer pushed her so far, was backing her up so far that nobody saw her push her like that. And then all they saw was the drink go, right? They heard them yelling and then they heard the drink. So now here comes Dolores with Danielle's side of the story. Did you push her? Then Dolores goes, did you push her? And she goes, I don't know if I did. I don't remember. Listen. Wait, what happened? Did you push her over here? I don't know if I pushed her. I don't know if I pushed her. It happened so fast. It happened so fast, I could have pushed her. To me, you knowing that you were the aggressor is why you're so calm. Because you got off what you wanted to get off. You wanted to put hands on her. That's why you're so calm. If Danielle had just hit you with a drink out of just you verbally talking, you would be angry. You would be upset because somebody would have done something to you, right? But you were the aggressor. Nobody did nothing to you. She just reacted to what you did to her. That's why I don't know if I pushed her. Dolores is like this. She was in my face. Listen. Did you push her? Wait, what happened? Did you push her over here? I don't know if I pushed her. Oh, she was in my face. It happened so fast. I could have pushed her. If somebody pushed me, I would throw my drink too. Teresa says, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Teresa goes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Next week, Jennifer is asking Teresa to stick up for her, to be on her side. Girl, you pushed her. She reacted to you. What she did nothing. I don't care. She reacted to you. Y'all were arguing. You crossed the line. Period. That's it. And you wanted to do it because had she thrown a drink on you and you didn't, all you were doing as a initial assault, then you would be angry. Bitch, what the fuck she throw a drink on me for? I was just saying what the fuck, you know? No, but I don't know if I pushed her. That is then she says that's an act of aggression. No, calm down. No, you're a dirtbag. Girl, come on, Jennifer. She has to be miserable. She's not gonna cry because nothing happened to her. She's just mad. I get it. She would be mad. I would be mad too if I was her. Girl, it's a mess. Next time comes to Real Housewives in New Jersey. Danielle hasn't done anything to me. I don't care who it is. Somebody punches you upside the head, I'm not gonna like her. She's acting like she didn't push her. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell to me. Jennifer wants Teresa to be on her side. Girl, That's going to be fun. Anyways, y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down into the comments. Peace.